this is a Wandering Fool Master Tarot Card Spread. So it's a pick a card reading. It mostly talks about, you know, questions you may have, maybe, you know, your journey's a little bit, you know, whatever. And you're just asking questions about stuff. Alright, so we have ground cinnamon, we have paprika, and we have the pure vanilla extract. So pick whichever group or group of cards you feel resonates with you right now or draws you towards them. Usually I just roll a dice and find which one suits me. Let spirit and fate decide. Anyway, let's get started. Let's do number 1, I guess. Okay, so ground cinnamon. Alright, so the seeker's concern or question. We have the King of Wands. King of Wands usually has something to do with work and business. A visionary entrepreneur enjoys attention, unachievable expectations, does what they want, can be an extremist, black and white, impulsive, overbearing, always thinks that they're right on the matter of what they want. So this could be business related, this could be, you know, is business going to pick up, blah, blah, blah. As of right now, I'm not sure, so, let's see. Next one is motivation for seeking guidance. We have the 10 of Wands, so again, work and business. Be careful what you wish for. Work, which becomes too much. You could become a burnout, stressed out, unable to delegate, sleepless nights, overstress, feeling like the end is nowhere in sight. So you could be basically burning a candle at both ends at that point. So if you want like good business dealings, or you might have to like work overtime, type of thing. So in order to make something happen. So it's okay. Slides down the side of my bed. My cat's weird the way he gets down. Anyway, so areas of anxiety and concern. We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is strife and logic. So logically, what's going to happen, or, you know, what might happen. I feel that's a big question. So time to rebel, remain vigilant, curious, always know, supervise, restlessness, cleverness, mental energy, can easily talk their way out of a conflict. So I feel like there might be a lot of conflict right now, there might be a lot of pushback, there might be a lot of things that are just restricted, or the fact is maybe you're not getting anywhere and it's kind of like a standstill. But, you know, let's see. What you are presently aware of. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So finance and health. And let's see, growth. A need for discreditation. Living beyond your means and need for caution. False success. Recklessness, spending. Feeling style you do not want, but you feel like you need to maintain. So lifestyle that you feel you need to maintain. maybe stuff hasn't been going well in business, and maybe you're like, I need to continue to bring in money, or like the fabric of my family is gonna fall apart, or something to that effect. And I feel like maybe there's a lot of uncertainty. So let's see. Advice. We have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is like love, family, and relationships. So is that it? Disillusionment, leaving behind a light-haired female who will help. Walking away from friends who offer assistance, walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore. Maybe everything will fall apart, and you do have to kind of swallow your pride and walk away from stuff that was temporary, or that's not working anymore, or that you got because you were making so much money. So it's just that kind of thing. So what? My cat's funny. Anyway, so number 6, we have how to proceed with advice. We have the Five of Cups. The Cups, love, family, relationships. So, end of relationships, the failure of business, death of a loved one, depressive mood, finding peace, terminal illness, acceptance, moving on. So there might actually be a breakdown of the family. Could be COVID, could be old age, could be some fabric of your family that's breaking apart. Maybe you don't want to face that, but I feel like that's where it's headed. Guidance on how to proceed in the future. We have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, work and business. So stepping into a brave new world. Discontentment with achievement, discovering the grass isn't always greener. Getting what you want and still being unhappy. Bad planning. Playing safe. Fear of change. So maybe it's going to be a bit of a heartbreak to move on from that point, or it might be a lot of stress, a lot of abandonment, a lot of adaptation. So there might be a lot of that. Alright, so accept result if guidance is followed. So, let's see the result of that. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, hoarding behavior, conservation, not enjoying the fruits of your labor, controlling attitude, security, being possessive, frugality, inability to let go. So that could be a bit of a thing. You might be denying the inevitable. So you're going to have to adapt. You're going to have to move on. It might be hard. It might be something that you want to avoid. But I do feel like it's necessary for you. So, Ground Cinnamon Group, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to come to terms with what's going on. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's going to happen. There might be a lot of breaking apart of business, a lot of breaking apart of family. You might have to go solo for a while. It might just, break everything down to the bare minimum for you. Okay? I'm sorry. But, it is what it is. If you like this, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below, and I'm sure there's going to be a few. But thank you for watching. I hope this helps you out and helps you with your decision and your challenges that you're going to face along your wandering trail, I guess. A lot of uncertainty, I feel. So, good luck with that, and I hope the best for you and everything works out. A little bit askew from this. I hope it's like you can gain some ground back at least, actually facing it head on. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one, alright? Alright, so we have the Paprika. fun stuff. Paprika group, let's see. Seekers concerned or question. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So Pentacles usually are finance and health questions. So it could be wealth, but in reverse. Traditional values which hold you back. Fleeting success. A family with a negative influence on you. Lack of stability. Restrictions, lack of certain things in your culture or in your resources. So there could be a lot of lack of resources, or there might not be any like saving grace on the horizon. So it could be a bit of a thing where survival instinct, or that you have to kind of break tradition in order to get certain things you need day to day. So it might be a bit of a hard call there. So motivation for guidance, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is strife or logic, so you're fighting to, like, I guess, for your family, or keeping what you believe in sacred to you. So new horizon, travel, transition, movement into positive direction. Progress being made, leaving behind things, results on the horizon, transition, moving on. So you could be moving on from your family, you could be moving on from your culture, you could be moving on from, you know, things that you once believed in and now don't make sense to you anymore. Or it could be a relationship, it could be a lot of things at the current moment in time. Maybe you live in a different place in the world, and you want to move somewhere else. So, you know. Alright, areas of anxiety and concern. We have the Three of Swords. So, strife and logic again. So, grief, a reveal of the truth, grief, heartache, reasons, lessons learned, suffering, the crap being cleared away from your life. So this could be very healing. It could be very, like, hurtful. It could be a lot of stuff happening that's going to shape you for the future. So it could be new resources, new places, a chance to adapt to somewhere new. You know, it's one of those things. What are you presently unaware of? We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is love, family, and relationships. So, reevaluation. Clearer on what you want, clearer on what you don't want. The grass isn't greener. Apathy, motivation to change, contemplation, and disconnectedness. So it could just be that you need, you'll find out you need your family, or you need love, you need your relationships, and maybe you miss your friends, or like maybe a family member, like a sister, brother type thing. You miss your siblings, and you kind of miss a part of you in that sense too. So it might be that type of thing. Okay, number 5, advice. We have the World. Travel and world issues. So the World's here. So new beginning that is unwelcome. It will be a good outcome in time, incompletion, and no closure. So it's kind of open to translation. Maybe you move somewhere and you can't get in contact with your folks because of, you know, phone charges, or just not being able to. Might be kind of one of those things where it's hard to get in contact with people, or you don't have the right knowledge to go through phone lines and actually talk to people. That could be a thing. I don't know. A lot of places in the world, a lot of different customs. So it's either there's something lost in translation, or there's something lost in the fact that maybe other things happen that were out of your control. So how to proceed with the advice given. So 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, love, family, and relationships. So let's see. You'll get what you want, but it won't be what you want. One of those things. Sluggishness. Let's think about this. You'll get what you want, but you won't get what's best for you. Let's put it in that perspective. Too much focus on status, attention, physical pleasure, sluggishness, dissatisfaction, lack of inner joy. So, it could be that you wanted something and then, like, you didn't want it because the fact it's, it's out of sheer want. It's not out of sheer need. And it could be a bit of a, just, you miss parts of you. You miss your family. You miss your siblings. You miss all this stuff. And, you won't understand that until you move away from them. So guidance on how to proceed in the future. We have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, again, is love, family, relationships. So fantasy, good choices made, having options, searching for purpose, decisions you're happy with, being in a position to choose from a variety, choices, daydreams, other stuff on that level. So it might just be a difference of perspective. And then for the last one, accept the result of the guidance is followed. So the results of all this, we have the Ace of Swords. The swords are, again, strife and logic. So, raw power, great things moving too fast, an inability to choose an idea, a cut or accident, painful treatment, confusion, brutality, and chaos. So it's a difference between what you were dealing with before and what you're dealing with in the present or in the near future. It could be a bit of difference all the way around. So yeah, it just seems like all these groups are having a little bit of a fight or a little bit of, of fear. So I do feel like if you know this information, you can make a decisive thought, or you can make a decisive action that would prevent this kind of outcome from happening and be able to provide a more inclined answer to your problem. But yeah, I like doing these because, like, it gives you the heads up, Anyway, thank you, Group 2, Paprika group, I think. I hope this helps you out. With the family stuff, it's like when you move away from your family, it could be like pulling out a part of you because, you don't know what to do. You're kind of on your own for the first time. And it might be a lot of stuff that you need to adapt to, or you need to, like, kind of think on your feet a lot. So it could be one of those things. Maybe you'll have trouble, maybe you won't. It's one of those things. Anyway, thank you, Paprika group. If you like this, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. Thank you. Alright? Let's see. And then we have the last one, which is the pure vanilla group. So let's see what's going on with y'all. We have the seekers concerned or questioned. So we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, love and family relationships. So let's see. Time to get creative, childish approach, emotional, immaturity, fantasy, insecurity, disappointment, rose-tinted glasses, someone who gets their own way. So this could be you, this could be somebody else you're asking about, but it could be, something that's kind of not really going anywhere. It's kind of still in thought. It's not in reality yet. So motivation for seeking guidance. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So offer Pentacles are finance and health. So let's see. Manifesting, bad investment, small money, loss of opportunity, initial return, but nothing long term. Future failures despite promising start. So hard work needed, a missed chance. So I feel like it might be a career and a love type relationship. Or you could be trying to provide for your family, and it's, you know, it's kind of, I don't know. But it seems like there's a lot of things going on with your question. It could be love, it could be status related, it could be all the above, it could be you're providing for your family, as well as looking for a love relationship. So it's one of those things. Anyway, areas of anxiety or concern, we have the 10 of Swords. The swords are, you know, logic and strife. So let's see. 10 of Swords is rebirth. So complete ruin, recovery, life in tatters, regeneration, destruction, time behind bars. You might have stolen something. Resisting the inevitable betrayal by those you trusted most. So there could be a bit of dissatisfaction with people that are around you. So, you know, again, there's a bit of a fight, there's a bit of maybe I shouldn't have done that type of thing. But I do feel like, you know, it's a lesson learned, you know. What are you going to do? So, let's see. What are you presently unaware of? We have Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse is, let's see what Temperance is. Peace and happiness. So, let's see, since it's in reverse. Lack of balance, avoidance of conflict, being a pushover, extremes, overlooking the obvious, excess, outside issues coming in the into the home. So there could be a lot of issues going on. Could be a lot of third parties coming into your life. You know, you don't really need. So we have advice. Let's see. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, empowerment, an exciting challenge, a chance to show your skill. Sportsmanship, rivalry, opportunity to grow, friendly competition, rivalry, conflicts, you know, something like that. I do feel like it might be a rivalry for somebody, a love interest perhaps, or family in general. It could be a sibling rivalry too. Anyway, how to proceed with this advice. We have 2 of Swords, so logic and strife again. You probably have to make a decision or like balance it out. So worthy foe, indecision of friends and lovers who are on your level. Stalemate, love, affection, intensity. Worthy allies, difficult choices. So again, it could be just difficult choices. It could be a lot of stuff going on. It could be a survival thing. You know, I'm trying to cover all my pieces, but it's a lot of stuff. And there might be a lot of people watching that have different things that are kind of on that level of either survival choices or picking something. So guidance on how to proceed in the future. We have the Lovers. The Lovers are like love and choices. So again, see, affair and infidelity, loss of balance, attraction only physical, temptation, disharmony, one-sidedness, bad choices made, passion, and obsessions. So I feel like this could have to do with addictions, but like on the more romantic type of thing, you know, not really going to touch base with that because I feel icky. But you could have like a kind of like a sex addiction or a fatal attraction to somebody. Anyway, expected results of guidance being followed. So let's see. 4 of Wands. Wands is work and business. So celebrate and give thanks. A new home, community, purchase of property, celebration, relationship becoming serious, feeling comforted, safe, and secure. So it just could be a shift. This is like future stuff, so it's going to be a shift from bad to good. It might take a lot of work, it might take a lot of sacrifices, and you might actually be going head to head with a rival, and that could also be another sacrifice. But for you, pure vanilla group, I feel like it's going to take a lot of work, it's going to take a lot of stuff going on in order for you to grow. I feel like it's a more forceful growth that's going on. About your question, I believe your question was on love, right? Yeah, it was on love and family relationships. So, just be aware of that. A lot of stuff going on. Anyway, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know, leave them in the comment section below. And I read everything, so, you know, I'll see it and I'll respond. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next reading, alright? Hopefully the relationship stuff kind of eases out a little bit, but, you know, with this information, it kind of gives you a heads up for what you're going to be facing, so hopefully it helps. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye now.